fight
Or
squad,
at
but
the I thought teammates office.
good morning, Allah.
I know.
See you out again.
Yeah.
Rookie.
Hello.
Think if I look at my roster, another medic is on their way in.
No one?
Yes. Fuck, I'm staff.
Correct.
I should probably go get them. Would you like to come along?
Yeah.
We're ready.
Am I the oldest medic? Now that I think about it.
Correct.
No. Oldest as in.
Ah, shit. There it is. Great. Spine, chest, shoulder. Mm, I'm in the middle of fixing a model right now.
Hello, rookie. How goes your morning?
I am fine, thank you.
Hmm.
If you're looking for coverage, correct. He's gone to get the
I've
new
already
medic.
seen them. Yes, I ran into him and he's taken over that. I am currently looking for Sentry. Their goodwill I need to repay.
Elaborate.
I do not like. They believe that I was not getting enough sleep, so cast a spell to knock me unconscious.
I fail to see an issue.
I do not like having magic cast on me without my permission.
Understandable.
If you see Sentry, please let me know. I would like to have words with him.
Okay. Do you have a list that I can use?
A list? List of what?
Well, something I can make a list of.
Oh.
I need to check everything that we have
We have
One
a
moment.
tablet
in the med bay. We do?
Tablet.
I don't know how to
over
use
there.
it.
But yes.
Correct.
How do I use it?
Press this,
Mhm.
lights up, and pull this out, and then you can write on it. Let's see. Kazoo. And you see little things popping up on it. Kazoo, medical logs, access granted. There you go. That should give you access to everything you need to know. Also, Kazoo, there's a new medic. That would be them right there.
Really?
Correct.
Let me go see.
And there they go. I think pencil and paper might be more up their alley. I'll see if Apothecary has lists.
Would a keyboard be more useful?
Perhaps.
You know, it's a lot nicer to see you're awake than when you're
I wish I
asleep.
could say the same. Yep.
I have to go back.
Still as noisy as I remember.
Hi, name's Copernicus, cybernetics specialist. I also do a lot with spirit tech and magitech.
Hello.
They're
In
the
the
one-
installation.
They're the ones who inputted my cybernetics.
Noted.
Twilight, did I do it right?
Yes.
Aye.
All right.
Uh,
If you have it, you touch here.
mhm.
If you need more of it, you touch there. And then just
Okay.
go down the list. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem.
I did it. Can I send this somewhere, or do I have to give it to someone?
I believe you are able to share it with the other computers.
Okay, cool. How do I do that?
Oops, sorry.
Mhm.
I'm in the middle of updating the avatar. The other one.
Mhm.
So I'm a little laggy. Gonna-
No.
It's gonna tap the corner there. And it just sends out.
Just. Oh.
Localized network.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you. I go find people now.
They are very fast.
Good. Then that means
For supplies, yes.
Yes, I sent them to the
Alright.
computers.
I imagine if we need any, John
don't
will
know the
contact you. He is a.
Well, I need
Well.
we need a lot of them.
I know. Don't worry, John will
Yeah.
find some. That individual will definitely help.
Mhm.
Continue. It's fine. Oh. I can't deny being bewitched and all. A good night's sleep does make me feel a lot better.
Well, that's good. You need a lot of sleep in order for your body to.
My
Well, at
body's
least-
very small. It doesn't need
Yeah.
much.
Well, yeah, but it
This
still
dude with the
needs
pirate hat seems
some.
pretty nice.
Huh?
His
That
name's
is
too long,
depending.
so I'm calling him Bish.
Bish. Bish the fish. Has a nice ring to it.
I mean, he's wearing a pirate hat, so I guess he is a fish.
Could be.
Fish.
Bish.
Bishop.
Oh,
Hmm.
is Bish a new nickname?
Sure.
Yes.
Noted. Bish the pirate fish.
Interesting. Most interesting. That new recruit's
to try.
Please don't. As much as it is my job to not to help people, I don't like seeing them get hurt. Actually.
No, Bish, you're gonna make the little one cry. Don't do that.
Anyway, anything else going on besides the goats?
We're getting new medical supplies from him, I think.
That's good.
He
That's
just
good.
helped John with his cybernetics.
All right, that's a good thing. How are you adjusting to this place, little one?
It's nice. I miss Lady Ozzy though.
would not be allowed to leave. Your time here would essentially become your sentence. And eventually, when the war's over, when I finally have Caleb's head on.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm okay.
May I ask why you're over here?
Just looking around.
Understandable.
Yeah. Our last training session, I did not enjoy very much here.
I have noticed that you train often. I hope you also find time
Yeah.
to relax.
That's if it calls for it, I tend to relax, yeah.
Have you tried training with other people?
Not exactly, no.
Maybe you should try it.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
I am sure you will be able to beat Loki's ass.
Specifically, Loki?
There's a 50-50.
Fair enough.
With Mercer's star, it is 70%.
Fair enough, yeah. Looks like an interrogation's going on.
Correct. Have you met the new recruit?
I saw them, but I haven't introduced myself yet.
Maybe we should.
Are they a medic?
I believe so.
Alrighty.
Well, the new medic is synthetic. So if they get damaged, you and I are going to have to be on top of that, along with Dave. They also seem distant, so there's that.
Should one try to get close to them?
Interact with them if you so wish. I think the only time, well, who the fuck is calling me?
Hi, Tactful. How's it going? Just wanted to say hi.
I did not know we had telemarketers.
Hello, Conrad. Your long-term warranty on your body is getting ready to expire. Can we interest you in updating and continuing your long-distance service plan?
We've been trying to reach you about your extended body existence.
Your extended body warranty.
Okay.
Viper, give the viewers what they wanted. Oh, you missed your chance.
Share at my shiny ass. Did
Did
you enjoy it, Twitch? Come on, Twitch. Did you
I
enjoy
know,
it?
they
It was nice and shiny and round.
They definitely saw it. They definitely saw it when you folded. Totally not a fourth wall break there.
I will
Right,
watch the
there
VOD
are
later
4
and
walls
punish you
here.
correctly.
There are in fact more than 4 walls.
I cast fourth wall break. Now you get to break the fourth wall every time you speak.
I cast power word scrunch.
Or in Loki's case, we tried to cast Repel Maiden, but it seems that someone beat us to it.
I cast
I
$5 million in nickels.
I still find it funny that actually happened to Loki too.
Hey, that's the
Yeah.
wrong book. And canonically, every once in a while, I will DM. Hey, it reactivates again.
The spell or the
Fair
book?
The spell. It's a
Oh.
curse.
It casts Repel Maidens upon him, and then the
He's
spell
gonna keep
reactivates
casting
and
Repel
reactivates at random
Maidens?
intervals.
Mhm.
Yeah, it casts it upon him, and then the book, which had the spell to, permanently remove that curse from him, disintegrated.
I don't want to hit a child.
Kick the baby.
Hey, child abuse is this is
That is
constantly
highly
what it
dangerous.
wants.
Do not kick babies.
You know, as staff officers, we should probably stop this, Conrad. Probably.
They're a staff officer.
Which
Who?
one?
The short dwarf with the hammer.
Incorrect.
No, they're a recruit.
I thought they
They're
were
just a No, throws up their thing. They're just a recruit.
Well, that's an ish them, not an ish me.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I
Connor.
pick which things to involve myself with.
Conrad, did you look at the new recruits file yet?
The medic, they are synthetic, and they have a biomatter processor within them, so they do need to eat and drink. Other than that, I do not know much. Other than if they get damaged, Rookie and I will have to repair them.
Here's a fun fact: they can repair themselves. They have it. They
Well,
have
it makes our job
engineering.
easier.
They are both proficient in healing organic and non-organics.
Oh.
Well, damn,
Most
short
useful.
stuff, you got replaced.
Don't listen. He's making a joke.
Right.
One can hope.
This is the moment where Conrad should fight for that joke.
Not going to fight
you like a
Conrad over it.
Clementine? Would you like a clementine?
A clementine, like the orange thingies?
Yes.
Yes.
We got a shipment of them in at the mess hall. The entire box can be yours if you wish.
And away
And now that
they
they
go.
will be full of sugar soon, they are now your problem.
No, they're Volka's problem. They're the head of medic. It's their problem, not mine.
Or we could just, direct them towards the dwarf again.
Mm-hmm. Make him our comrades here's problem.
I got the thing up, the EPC up and running. Just need fuel.
Yeah, just wait for the axle to be rusted out from underneath it.
I didn't check the axle. Shite.
The axle, the suspension, the tie rods,
I got all the internals working at least.
the bolts, the castle nuts.
I got the internals working
The
up and
pins for
running.
the
I don't
castle nuts.
have the shite on the outside.
There's
Third
also the
through
weapons.
sixth gear is shot.
Weapons are not my specialty.
Correct.
How? It's just they throw a rock really fast.
I'm more electronics and mechanical shite.
I fail to see where the turning of a weapon
That's easy.
That's-
does not
You just can
comply.
adjust the bearings.
Hydraulics and
And
bearings
hydraulics.
and make sure that the fucking turret ring is greased. Make sure the turret monster doesn't eat your pens.
But I can't make any grease, so that's not up to me. A fabricator can't make that shite.
Just order it.
Yeah. I fixed all the engine bay and all the shite in the inside, so that's not my job.
I'll make sure to move the tools around again. Listen, you should see. Oh wait, I don't think you have permission to go there. Never mind.
Recently, to show you.
You
the
actually
tools
now
in the
have
way that
permission
they
to go
are.
there now, right? You know what I'm talking about? The super secret special with the tube, with the in the not so secret location that says personal lab.
Why
For
is
some
there a
fucking
child
reason. Yes.
here? They don't know
What
personal space.
rebellion? What rebellion do you not know of recruits child soldiers?
Most of them, because it's against the laws.
It's cheap labor.
It's
Or
also
free,
highly
depending.
illegal, and if they get caught, the rebellion can get smacked by all the other rebellions.
It depends on which government's looking. And whether or not the official's been bribed or not.
Fair enough.
Or blackmailed. Bribed and blackmailed. What?
Fair enough.
Are we bribing or blackmailing people?
I honestly have no idea.
You could always ask John about that.
Well, we're probably blackmailing someone.
We are
Maybe
most
our
likely not getting a
government.
straight answer from him.
Probably not.
Yeah, I could ask real quick. Hey, Daddy Lecter, you got a second? I already did. Oh, I didn't know which one they went to. Anyway, are we blackmailing anybody?
Or bribing.
So I'll take that as a yes. Thank you. He says he says no, but I highly doubt it.
There was no answer to the bribe.
I think Chime's just switching. Oh, I forgot to ask if there's a fucking.
Correct. We can ask later.
Yeah. 50 credits. There's someone standing in front of or in engineering right now.
Should we go check?
Yeah. Hello, Limo.
There's also a chance that
Oh, your
Loki is lying
servos
on the
and
APC.
gyros and gears. Everything good? System's nominal? Good.
I love the stockings.
Thank you. I'm actually wearing pants now.
I thought those
Hello.
were high stockings.
No, they're just pants and actually have knee pads for some reason.
No comment.
Grab you by the collar.
What? I don't
I
even.
don't feel so good, Daddy.
I mean, I could still. I mean, just sniff you out. Also, just hear your heavy ass footsteps.
I'm going.
And yes.
Oh, I had to do it with someone.
You people.
Wrong with
Hello, Anna.
I don't
How are you?
associate with Conric in any way other than just lower ranking than him.
Yeah, that's a good response.
At least I'm wearing pants now. Look at that. And I got a fancy cloak.
But you're wearing pants. Wait,
Yes.
it's all black. It's.
I'm doing good.
I mean,
Hello.
That's good to hear, Anna. Nice to hear from you.
Twilight, we got a problem. Someone broke into my personal lab.
Bye, Twilight. Not my sister.
Oh, that's an issue and not me.
Well, I'm calling Twilight over here because I'm not sure if it's a hostile yet. But if it's a hostile, be prepared.
Why do you have a quote unquote secret lab when you fucking clearly label it in the most obvious of places?
Because something as important is in that lab, and I like to keep it secure. Anyways, Twilight, get over here.
If you want it more secure, move it to a better spot.
You clearly
He
don't know
a
how to hide
personal
stuff.
lab.
You know what?
Because
You know
it's
what?
really
I'm
not
going
secret.
to the wall.
Would it not be safer within the
mean-
walls?
What? Oh, come on. There's nothing.
I don't know. At some point, whatever's in there is going to be forced out. So do we sit on top of the rock and just shoot whatever that flies out of there?
It is
I
an
don't want to
option.
be bored, so I'm gonna go. It's better than talking around in a circle jerk, okay?
Hey, you enjoy being in the
We
middle
are-
of it.
We are standing in a half circle.
I enjoy being on the outside.
You enjoy being in the middle of it
enjoy
on the
being in the
receiving
middle.
end.
That's Leslie.
You enjoy being the slice of bread.
That's why she's pale as hell. So.
You are concerning.
Oh.
You're welcome.
That is not a compliment.
Also, what do you expect? I'm 38 and I act like a child. No, what else do you expect from me, rookie? And I'm your squad leader, so I think you're already concerned. Me thinks you're already concerned.
Very much.
Wait, they're going on the wall?
For all recruits, false alarm on the personal lab threat. Stand down. Unexpected guest.
There's a lot of those, aren't there?
Unexpected guest or false alarms?
Mm-hmm. Both.
Correct.
Mm. I don't know who it is. Toyas. Hmm.
None successful. Knock on wood. I don't have any wood to knock on. Oh well, I don't think it'll go awry, honestly.
If you're looking to knock on wood, there are trees down
Who
there.
knows?
I'm not going all the way down there and then coming back up, rookie.
Understandable.
I thought you were gonna come up with some arbitrary response, and I was gonna throw you off of this railing. There goes Twilight.
Okay, out of character, is that the teleport thing that Twilight
is
was
the
talking
Yes.
about? Okay,
That's the teleporter.
That's
that
them
is-
teleport.
I've always thought that was the dash, just like a dash, not a teleport.
Very much teleport. You don't
can't
see
really-
you can't really do point A to point B in VRC, unfortunately. So basically,
Hmm.
assume you don't see anything until the point I enter and the point I leave,
Fair
or
enough.
reappear.
Okay. Well,
But so I apologize for flashbanging people as I go by. Unfortunately,
no,
not
it's
a
when
lot
you're
of-
like 6 feet away from me, it's flashbang.
Mhm. Fair enough.
I hate getting
I'm trying
caught
not
in it.
to do it to people. I apologize, but
It's
if
okay.
the combat situations, I will do it. I try not to do it
You know.
in random. Hello, Kazu.
Hi.
Turns out the problem in the personal lab was not a problem. It was an unexpected visitor of John's
I still have.
from a location that is classified. I do apologize, but I am relaying the information. So,
I don't think it's much classified.
What's that
Just
building?
the contents inside of it is classified.
The one across the water.
I mean, I knew it.
the location that they come from is classified.
What
In
is
the
it
same way that
one
Leslie's
across
home
the store?
location is classified.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Well, she isn't
That is an
exactly
onsen.
classified to me.
Or hot spring.
What's an onsen?
Only because
It's a
well,
big-
it's kind of obvious.
Fair, but still. Same kind of general thing. It's a big bathtub with hot waters. You can clean yourself. That's the best, quickest, and easiest answer I could give.
Hmm.
Anyway,
I can't clean myself in there. Only because
Why
it's,
not?
well,
good morning, Volka.
red hair, it gets every.
Good morning.
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is
Sup,
everyone up
boss?
here?
She my boss. My
Really,
boss.
Loki?
Yes!
Kinda like
I
looks
actually
on
am his boss.
Oh, I'll get
She
to
like
the
looks on
reports in
Twitter.
like an hour or so or something like that.
Unexpected emergency call that turned out to be a unusual visitor. Also, you have a new medic. Have you met them yet?
Yes, I just met them as I was down in the med bay.
Something less boring.
Careful, Kazu, don't fall.
Come on.
Looks like
Be
they're hitting this
careful.
What do
one.
you want me to do?
I'm on.
I don't know. Start
Not
hitting
I was
yours
actually
and
just
There's a
about
few-
to go to the
pretend I
personal
said
lab to
something
check on
very
something.
bad to you that hurt your feelings,
uh,
which I usually do. Well, and it's
I
intentional.
mean,
make sure your neck is
I mean,
okay.
If you want, if you want, we could bring.
All
back
right,
the
so update
BRN.
rebellion.
What do you mean?
The person in there, it was false alarm. It's a friend of mine, technically.
John.
They're gonna walk around for a bit. They are friendly. Also, they're really fucking
Ew.
tall. So just be
There
ready
you
to
go.
have somebody that's like fucking taller than Caleb walking around.
Thank you for announcing what Twilight already said.
I didn't know. I was not in comms.
Oh, fuck.
He left. Yes, boss. I
Twilight.
take care. Yes.
Yes, boss.
He hands you
Wait.
another cutie
Wait,
or whatever the clementines.
Gives you one.
Yum.
And gives you another one. There, now I've repaid
Now
my,
you've been-
repaid the ones.
Out of character, what does Clementine mean?
It's like
Tiny
those like
orange.
tiny oranges that
Okay.
are like the really sweet ones.
Thank you.
Super sweet.
They're
Super,
also called cuties.
yeah. Now,
But
remember,
yeah,
Kazu.
it's weird. They're cute.
Remember, Kazu, don't do this.
I really want to do it now.
Not recommended.
I really wanna. I won't. I said I wouldn't. I said I wouldn't fall off. They never said fall off. Sweet ones. Sometimes.
Isn't that the same thing,
No,
technically?
there's a difference
technically
between
jumped off.
falling and jumping.
Jumping is with intent. Falling is by accident.
But if you have the intent of falling, wouldn't that be jumping technically?
They are very tall.
Well, John did say they were taller than Caleb.
Correct.
Did they? Oh. I really want to jump down now. I wonder if they'd catch between falling sometimes.
There is a
No.
ladder right behind you.
I think they're taking a tour for themselves now.
Well, it's gonna be kind of hard to keep up with them, the fucking strides they take. Holy shit.
You need to do more cardio. I think you need to do more bad things to get some more laps in. Oh, great.
How about I drop kick you? How about I drop kick you over the wall and see how how you do after that?
I really doubt you could.
What's your name?
You can call me the
Okay, get me drunk enough and I probably can.
Okay.
Stand down, guard. Stand down.
Don't.
Just grab me a total little bean.
That was like super cheesy.
Hello.
Don't do that.
Salutations.
May I ask for your name?
We're getting a lot of new people today.
Ira.
Today, little one.
And yours.
I am Ruki.
Ruki. A pleasure.
Warehouse, I can see you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Fine.
God, there's another
It's the
one.
critical medical bay that I see you having the issue getting into.
I wish I could go smaller, but this
Where they-
And what is your position? Are you an engineer?
Yes.
Correct. I am a squad lead.
Bridge will
I'm not bothered to
cripple,
ask
tunnel will
those.
pass for me.
So
That's a
don't do it.
bridge
Ah.
will cross when it comes, I guess.
Rookies stop it too.
I see.
They're a new medic.
Is the base always this lively?
It depends on the days.
Yes, we do. Considering the upcoming battle, it
I
would be
hear
good to have
there
as
is an
many medics as
invasion
possible.
soon to occur.
They have
Correct.
a speciality both in organic and non-organic medicine. So
Hmm.
repairs for Ruki, my armor, and Conridge.
What changed the status quo?
I'm all-around medic. So a good
That is
thing
a good
to
question.
Thank you
have.
for pointing at me.
It appears that Loki there is quite shy. Your assistant is too shy
Don't
to
worry
come and
about
say
him,
hi to
he's
the
a-
new medic.
Don't worry about him. He's harmless. Leslie tamed him.
Knocks your hat off.
Truly.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, though.
Why are you laughing at this? You're usually up close and be like, "Hey, stop that!" and you like, pull on your ears or something.
It's so funny. Just seeing you guys bicker at the same time.
Ha ha.
But still, tell me I'm wrong that Leslie didn't tame you.
No. To a certain degree, no.
Organics
If I go
are
into your
an
room, how many
kissing
leashes?
his ass at this
interesting
point.
How many
bunch.
leashes and collars am I gonna find?
Correct.
If I
They
go
each
into
have their own
That's
concerns.
fairly worn.
He admits it. He admits it. He admitted it. Rookie, tell me you were recording that. Were you recording that?
Having a collar doesn't exactly mean.
You are aware everything I see is recorded.
Was being tamed.
Yes.
Child, no.
Wait, what does that mean?
No.
It means he's her
Mother
pet.
on base.
I believe you're being a bad influence.
She's one of our medics.
Keep them there.
Ah. I see.
They are a child.
She's one of the medics as well, and they're here on special circumstances.
Oh, damn it.
Understood.
Believe me,
Loki,
they may
I
be
presume.
young, but they know a lot of medical knowledge. On
I can actually tell the different types of blood apart by smell.
and there you have it.
Ew.
Impressive.
Boo.
I mean, I could just smell somebody's
Rom.
blood.
Hey.
You can tell which blood
Places
type
So,
are probably
we may have
dying.
had several
What
new
did-
people
wait.
come on to base.
Wait,
As second in command, why don't you introduce yourself?
Be positive.
Oh, yes,
Loki,
of course.
Loki.
Hello there.
I snooted.
Don't test me, bro.
Hey.
Don't test me.
I'm a friend of a
I
friend of
snooted too.
John's.
There are two Johns?
They're very tall.
Oh wait, no, that was an apostrophe. I'm sorry.
No.
Same
Because of.
tall.
Yeah, I'm not used to anyone else being taller.
Currently, at least. Can't really get any small. Can't really get any small.
My neck hurts. Give me 1 second.
I think Kamandi's the only one who saw that gesture.
So, you were one of the new medics, correct?
Was this a bit better?
That is correct. Ira.
Alright. Yeah, I'm Ron. Rom, second command here.
Hmm?
If you ever need something, John's not around, I'll help, okay?
Affirmative.
I'm guessing non-sentience or half-sentient?
Non-sentience.
Gotcha. Good to know. That'll be good to know for any medics, at least. Now, what do I call you since you're a friend of John's?
Hmm?
Your name. I did not get to hear.
You can just call me Huntress.
Shits. Alright, good to know. I think there's one other person here. I did not. I guess we got a new guard?
Yes. He seemed
Oh yeah,
quiet.
the said that.
Temperamental.
Hearing enhancements, so just hear 10 times better than I can.
Interesting.
And I don't really believe much in getting something that's not really necessary, especially when it comes to augmentation.
Recruits,
like that.
everybody, we have hostile at the beach. I say again, hostile at the beach. Come, guns blazing.
This is Silver.
let's fucking
Please
go.
come and help.
What has he done now?
Beginning the mech.
I'm on the wall right now.
Big scary guy in plate armor. Lay into
He
him
is
with everything you
running
got.
towards the stairs.
Everybody intercept him from the stairs.
Got it.
Everyone watch yourself. I'm sniping from the wall.
Melee off the target. Range, start firing at him.
One can assume open fire.
idea, but if only I brought my rifle, this would have been much more useful at range. Range ceasefire.
Everyone
Let the melee go in.
feel a damage and strength boost, so they're gonna be. So all of you are just much stronger right now.
Heresy is a charge unforgivable.
Oh, where's my thing?
Let the range hit him.
Melee, back up, back up.
Got it.
Rookie, let him have it.
Nothing will save you from his judgment.
You know, Silver is currently using so much of his life force right now.
Stabbed you in the knee. Moving. Coward.
We don't know who the.
Let me know when I'm clear to fire.
Give the shot ticket.
To let that happen. Then your promise is unfulfilled.
Start shooting.
Come on.
Melee, clear out a little bit. Alternate.
You had the high ground.
Alternate between ranged and
You
melee.
defy his will.
You talk.
Monologues way too much.
Range ceasefire. Range ceasefire.
Angels monologue too much. If you don't want a monologue, then how about we
A thousand blades. You're just struck with about 1,000 surgical blades and bet. That's enough of that. Come on. You tinker soldier. Ooh. Just got nailed in the back with a rifle round. Whacked in the back of the head. Come on. God damn it. Keep slashing at your knee.
They throw it at the bottom of your foot as you're running up the hill.
That's not good.
I'm moving down.
Well, this is a problem.
Do not worry.
Is it up there?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's up there. Actually, I think it's best if we just stay down here for now, because I think it's.
Drops down.
Yes, I
Melee,
agree.
try
I
to
agree
stay with
completely.
range, just in case he gets too close.
All right, we'll set up. We'll set up over by the statue.
Everyone, buy me time.
I do have an alternate
Head-
suit of
head guard-
armor.
head-
Everyone be careful. I
Rookie.
got my
What?
I do have an alternate suit of armor.
I think that would be more useful in this situation rather than your mech.
Considering the
God.
target is now down on the ground.
Oh shit!
Fine, I'm clear.
Where the fuck is he? He's right over
Right here.
Where the tracers are going. Oh my god, that soldier needs to stop doing that.
No one here on the base is a saint, but we all do the best we can.
Moving somehow.
Keep slashing at the knee, trying to slow you down.
There he is. We got Jace.
Okay, try not to do a lot of damage in here.
Godly and so that gives me the impression that he might be really fucking tough.
There you
If
Well, this is a problem.
shit. Rookie, do you think you can remotely open it?
To suppress my aura
I
a
can.
lot with so many people around.
Get ready!
Close the door once in.
You aren't him. Fine, then fucking burn.
Oh well, fuck you.
You had a choice.
That's not good.
Okay, you got a good point. You got a good point there.
He should not have access.
Open the door.
Oh my god, did he just?
He did somehow.
That door will not open.
He
for
shouldn't
you.
be able to open the door. Oh look, crabs.
You were almost trampled for a second there, Nava.
Filthy.
It is quite annoying getting stopped by small door frames.
Can't get through her. You tried. She does not move. She's sturdily stuck in the door.
Come on there, bud.
Back the knee.
You and I both.
Oh my god.
Hey, Rom. Rom. When he says he's here for the heritage, who does that immediately make you think of?
Either Silver or Jace, because he's also here.
Are you okay?
What identifies someone as a
You
heretic?
sound
Grab Panzer.
Oh, I'm
You
over there.
okay?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think you're still being grabbed. I'm not too sure.
Here he comes. Okay.
Congratulations.
Bishop.
Okay, go through here.
3, 2, 1,
Go up there, Bishop.
Well, this is a disappointment.
Hold on, Bishop. Jace flew really fast and grabbed you and picked you up. I need to teleport.
Don't bother. Twilight grabbed him and
Alright,
teleported
cool.
and basically slammed herself into a wall so he didn't take the brunt of it.
Alright, I'm gonna teleport on him then. Okay, so by that fucking hit, just say Twilight's knocked the fuck out. Go swap to Cam. That was a pretty massive hit.
Completely fair. For once.
He literally in RP. He was thrown all the way over to the. He literally in RP. He.
Funny. Out of nowhere, that's when it decides to work.
I was gonna set him off to the side, maybe have him like land in the tree if he didn't want serious injuries. But no, I sent him to a fucking rock.
Congrats. Well, at least he made a. At least he made a 3-pointer.
You beat the shit out of me.
Shut up, Pokey.
You get vengeance from me from Jaeger. I'm unconscious, beat up because I got slammed into.
Alright,
a
I
rock
think we
and
gotta get
couldn't
back.
slow down.
We gotta get back into character now. I think.
I'm persistent. I'm Piss Ghost.
Piss Ghost?
Yes, I'm Otto
Rushfeld.
Oh God.
Okay.
Call me the Golden Stream.
No, I'm gonna call you the sniper. I'm gonna call you Girardi.
How many of you are injured?
I got hit with a barrel.
I am fine.
Multiple times.
Anyone who's injured, come to me and I will heal you to full. Since this is a otherworldly situation,
Yes,
I
please
am morally
go to the
obligated
traffic
to heal
cone
you
and let
full.
the traffic cone touch you.
Please.
I would like your god juice, please.
Is he okay?
Call it that.
I'm going to
He
call it
grabs
god
you and heals
juice.
you to full. Heals you to full.
I just like raise my eyebrow.
I was seeing those shots. You were pretty fucking accurate there,
Hmm?
Miss Viper. I was seeing those rounds going. You're pretty goddamn accurate, Miss Viper.
Thanks.
Bishop.
Oh,
You
did I
got the
miss it?
god
Is it
juice,
over?
right?
What?
We're
You got the god juice, right?
The
You're a throne.
thing is dead.
I wonder if it tastes like oranges.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Elaborate.
I'll be honest, I don't want to know.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
God, my brain immediately went to a horrible way toward what I was thinking.
I actually fucking
You
called
enjoy
it
your
though.
god
That's
juice?
crazy.
You enjoy your god juice there, Loki?
Yeah.
I think that's what we're gonna call it from now on. Just like the commander's daddy Lecter.
Pretty fucking predictable.
And if
Why
the
are
commander's in
why do they
rural
always
form,
keep
we just
coming
call him
towards
Harry
the,
Lecter.
from the beach? No.
Because it's a bitch.
Yeah, that's crazy enough. That's no. Honestly, we should just like, just get rid of the beach altogether, so we just don't have to
I mean, I just might place
have
just a
people
fucking
approach it.
minefield. Just like, don't go to
What
the beach.
about like? Okay, well, we have a different area to stroll about and have depressing moments with.
Like, you don't have
We
to
have an
walk on
entire
the beach
garden.
to get to the gazebo or the fucking garden.
Yeah, we also have the Zen area. That's always depressing.
And we also have,
I mean,
like, that area there, that area there.
Yeah, but that area sucks. We like to use that
We
scenery more.
haven't even had a witch episode. This is a criminal. Even we have never had a beach episode, which I feel.
We can
What
give
is
them
a
that place
beach
that has
episode?
Don't worry about it.
I think they want a day where we're not fighting anything.
What can I do now?
We're all relaxing, and it's at a
You
beach
scared the shit out of me. Like,
where we basically all wear basically nothing and not be embarrassed about it.
How could I want to catch up to you?
Fan service.
God damn it.
Basically.
Noted.
And then, people with
That's too
cameras
much
be like,
on
oh,
the
it's the Black Wolves
thumbnail.
Rebellion. Click, click, click,
Let's
click,
start
click.
with
Which one's the
with
sexiest?
minefield. I think I kind of like that idea. So we just don't have people, going willy-nilly
No.
on the beach. Yes.
How are the
it would be a
fitting for
great
the armor
idea.
going, by the way?
Elaborate.
It would be a great idea.
The armor pieces that we all just, like, dumped on
We
you.
would
How's
have
the fitting
a lot
for that?
less incidents.
It is
where
fine.
People would just like blow up instead of run across the beach.
Surprisingly,
Have you
we
done
work
a
well
full
together.
emotions test?
Not yet.
I don't want to be crippled.
Recruits, this is Twilight. The information
You
about
could
that
hop in
enemy
it.
it was a hostile entity from Silver's Pass attacking them.
Spectral hand.
The rest of the information about it was and is still classified, unfortunately. Keep on the lookout
Well,
for
if it's
any
attacking
other
him, then
entities
that's an
that look
issue
like
him,
that.
not an issue
If I
me.
get more information, I will relate to you.
I swear to God.
If it wants to attack Silver, then Silver can deal with it. Why do we have to get our fucking panties in a bunch helping him?
I did not know you had underwear.
Listen, I don't want to be busy right now.
You're a bit busy.
Neither did I. I was using it as a metaphor.
Oh, you
I
just
see.
looked at the ass.
I knew you were looking.
I believe that counts as harassment.
Eh. She's the only one that gets to touch it.
I hope there is consent behind that.
Yes.
Zoom.
Are there any wounded?
I believe they've all been healed.
Okay.
Understood.
Are you hurt?
Are you
No,
okay?
I'm tired. I ran across the whole wherever the place it did.
You've been running
I would
across
say
the
you
board.
have earned some rest. What happened up there?
That is a good question. I do not know.
Ah,
It tried to get in the med bay at one point, I think.
Correct.
indeed it did.
We bunkered down.
Well, my commander was basically thrown into the mountain, and I thought we did. And then some sort of thing brought him back. And now they're coming to go away. And I'm like, yep, look at the normal
Should
day.
we go check on the others just in case?
That is recommended.
I agree.
Yeah.
Let us go then.
I just gotta take a quick break here and get my drink because I am thirsty. Ugh. Now we get to mess around with this guy. I should probably actually turn on the there we go. How does this actually look on the stream? Oh, it's a bit big. Alright, we can fix that real quick. Or I can fix that real quick. Face mirror. Opacity, size. Let's change the size a bit. That's a bit better, yep. Position. I'm gonna move it down a bit more. And then, yeah, that's good. Where is everyone?
They're up there. On the wall.
Noted.
Mhm.
The gods, and you would
I don't know
think.
how I feel about that.
Just
Hello.
due to. Who am I connected to? John.
Oh.
Yo! Hi, rookie.
It's a buffer
Dude,
rookie.
what the?
You fucking buffed him out.
Oh, this is that night version you were talking
The
about?
only thing they
Correct.
fear is you.
Oh, Rookie, you look awesome.
Thank you.
You know, I
You
think
look emo.
with
nice.
this crest right
did
here,
not
we
know
could
what that
probably do
means.
some cool cosmetic thing by adding a
You actually did.
red glowy ridge.
I saw some of your shots coming.
Ooh, that would be really cool.
I saw them basically pinging off his helmet. What do you want?
Yeah, we're still gonna do some
You shot at like
fittings.
while they were making
Ooh.
I eventually
Nice
have to
shield.
improvise for a weapon.
Am I wrong?
It works. Like, I'm not gonna
It
fault you.
works.
I just bangs you against
No,
the
it works, but
This,
Punches your balls
no,
afterwards.
this. They actually make them in this
I mean, you
size.
kinda deserved it.
Depending on what material, they're 40 to 60 pounds
You got that recorded, right?
of wrench. Of
Wait,
just
is
straight
it like a
monkey fucking your
Solid
business up
metal.
wrench.
It is not hollow.
Jesus.
It is solid.
I deserve that, Loki. I deserve that one.
I thought it would be nanotech, honestly, so that caught me off guard.
You did actually shoot
Out
several
of character, I think if we can get him the Lindy's two-handed weapon prefab system,
I will like
and somehow
shock
attach
you
this to that
and
base
take
system,
away your kneecaps. Actually, no,
because I
can't
think Lindy allowed that
shock
to
you,
happen.
'cause
Imagine Rookie just summoning this from the sky.
Why do you have a wrench?
A melee implement.
Weapon.
I do not have a sword.
Just like duct tape, like a box cutter on the top of that thing. I think that
No,
should
wait. We extend this out by like 2 inches and just put a giant fuck off gear.
Yes.
Or we could like.
Would this not count?
No, like I'm thinking like a gear from like a giant gearbox.
It could work like a hook.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
too.
very sore.
Could be like, and just like take him to the floor.
Glad you're okay, though.
So, out of
And
character,
wherever
real quick.
Twilight is, I'm going
They
to
do make these in these size.
thank her immensely.
Depending on the material, it's 40 to 60 pounds
You
for
might want
this
to bake him
size.
a cake.
It's a 40 to 60 pound monkey wrench.
I'm giving them alcohol because I know how they are.
That rookie's now swinging one-handed.
Oh god. Bum 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 bum.
Bonk.
Is that too copyrighted for you?
You're concerned about them, but not me. Thank you.
Listen, if I play something, it's copyright free. It's royalty free music.
I'd assume so.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
just
imagine
like
Rookie walking around the
over-
corner and all you hear is just.
To be honest, I'm more. To
You've
be
alerted
honest,
the
I'm
board.
more worried about this one saying something out of pocket than you playing music. I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you saying I'm bleeding go to get away from you.
Oh, come on.
No, wait, I found a better song
Make it-
for Rookie to walk
you
around the
make
corner
your-
menacingly.
You literally walked up to my ass and just asked, "Hey,
Because you were like and then you made it a quote. Willingly.
Hey, Loki, can you do me a favor and just go, oh,
No.
please?
You do it.
Here, a box of
Oh,
cookies.
I gotta do it."
No.
2 boxes.
No.
3 boxes.
What does that sound?
Something in the vents.
You made like a metal sound.
Hmm?
Did you like pull something out of your ass? You're like
No, I didn't make a metal sound.
and then you're welcome.
Yeah,
by
where
the way.
do you think those why do you think those boxes are coming from?
The fuck was that?
No, bad. I'm going. Thank you.
What are you grabbing?
Snatch.
Scoo snacks.
Alright. Alright, let's see if this works. For when Rookie comes around the corner, I gotta switch mic real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Get jiggy with it.
Alright, it doesn't stop.
Just run a Jason thing. Just run through the players down there playing that.
I could do that, but I don't wanna.
Or you can do
Ugh.
some of your other fucking out of pocket fucking soundboard bits.
I would, but that would kind of ruin it right now. Like, this is just us like, goofing for a second. Talk about how this thing is real. I didn't get to
Should
show the
just
fact that I have a
watch them
Glock.
Playing my fucking royalty free. Glock. I actually have Fukuzairo's Glock. I don't know if that's Unity's Glock or whose Glock.
That's
is that?
Unity's.
Unity.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, what
who wants to walk around and listen to music? That is royalty free.
Sure. I don't know. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. No, we gotta take that clock here.
defended her.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of the point.
I think you actually did.
So let's see. Yeah, you know what? You messed up all of her circuits and everything. I got a 2 on that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That was
I actually got electricity.
There's no way.
I got a fucking 2 on
There's
that.
no way. It was static electricity. You're a weak bitch. There's no way.
Alright, well, I got this on body cam.
Rom?
Rom's gonna see
Well,
this later on.
Well, I mean, I can't
Rom?
take my glasses because
As she's talking, you can just hear constant static. And she's just looking off in separate directions.
Try your.
Can you get her into the engineering bay real quick?
I'm gonna roll for that. Fuck you. Oops.
Let's get you to
You
sit
can't
down.
pick her up whatsoever. She's.
I'm not trying to pick you up. I'm trying to guide you.
Moving, so she can't
got a nat
see
20.
or hear anything.
I pried my glasses out of
We're
your
taking
hand.
her arms and guiding her and trying to guide her this way.
Gently pulling.
She's very confused. She's very much confused.
Yeah, call the entire engineering department. This is an all.
Now I got.
This
yeah,
might be an issue.
I got two things that you did. What punching.
Okay.
Sit.
I am trying to sit.
Diagnostic.
All
Blind,
of her
deaf.
circuits are completely blind, deaf. She can't talk either. Whenever she speaks, it's just constant static. I don't have voice swat set up,
All right.
and
Get
she
your
can't really understand what's happening.
Audio processor.
Not enough to where I'm just gonna cut my ears
Vocalizer. And video processor.
off. Bruh. Okay, I walked away from them on my screen.
I was trying to warn you to
Good.
leave.
I mean, I'm not doing anything
Okay.
right now.
Open up the noggin.
Same as much as them.
No more hair.
Hey, Booter!
Thing.
And look
Thing.
what happened.
Pull out the audio processor.
It's not my
New
fault.
audio
John
processor chip.
programmed something where it's like, oh, boop, and then she gets confused.
Video processor. New video processor.
That could be attempted murder right there.
Yeah, this could.
It's on cameras.
Hold on the. No, everything's fine.
You're
She got confused.
hear from it.
We need John. We need John. We need John.
I got this. Bishop. Please follow
Okay.
me. Follow me real
Well, John told me to check on things. Okay, fine. I'll ask you. What's going on?
She got confused with a boop.
I had a character, Loki booped with static electricity, and it fucked up her entire circuits. She got a, yeah, I got a 2. I got a fucking 2.
May I
Wait a minute.
please
I
ask
this
if you
does
take your
cameras
leave?
on this place.
You wanted to give her a
And
reason to be
pulls out the
pissed off when I
vocalizer.
click a button.
I don't think static
vocalizer.
electricity is gonna show up on the camera. Unless you, like, have something
Hair.
to, like,
Hello?
I don't know.
Hello.
All right, who's
Rom?
the fault here?
Who? What? What's happening?
Loki.
Who are you?
Her.
All right, come with me, buddy.
I only booped her. You gotta be shitting.
What happened? Who are you?
Oh, hang on. Pull screen
Conrick.
back off. Unfucks that wire.
Rom.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
Conrick.
Rami Lecter. I swear to God, which wire is now
What?
crossed? Hold still.
There's a guard here if you need more rolls.
Do a roll.
Yeah, do a roll. Do a roll.
Ah!
I'm replacing the.
Damn.
That's a nat 20. That's a nat 20
Hey,
on my side.
That's a nat 20.
Same here.
I saw a nat 20 on my side.
It's synced.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
the
it's
same
this
color.
memory bank. That was her backup.
That was a new one?
It was never updated.
Rom?
Hair.
I keep
Should
rolling high
probably do
today,
that.
which sucks.
Before you.
Yeah, it does suck. I'm trying to get some bullshit.
Well,
re-roll it
it's
again?
anti-bullshit.
There
There
you
we
go.
go. Bullshit. I want
However,
bullshit.
because we're working on this in the engineering bay, as per John, it's a +2.
Yeah, fair.
So it's an 11.
And
Still
I'll
not
go
plus
for
con
hyping.
Bitches.
Oh yeah,
Plus
Rookie's
comment.
here and I'm here.
She'll remember some.
No, there's a high enough bonus where that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bonuses are high enough to where it's
Plus
you're
7,
not
plus
you
2,
have
that's a
no
plus
memory
9 on
fuck.
top of that. 9, so that's an 8.
Okay. I was dying, sorry. Like, actually.
Are you okay?
From rebooting.
The only way is if it was just nat 1 over and over and over and over and over again.
I've yet to actually get a 1 with this.
Dude, if she net ones, then she's gonna default to her original programming and try to kill John.
Then
Which
it'd
would
be my
be
fucking
extra bad.
birthday.
Yeah, this is like the 3rd or 4th 20 I've gotten today.
Alright, what happened here?
It is
Hold on.
currently
Underscore
unfucked. Don't
alarm.
worry about it.
Turning on.
Rom?
Jesus, what the fuck?
Rom?
I'm gonna
Apparently
kill
Loki
that fucking
pooped her.
fox.
And
Don't worry, I have
sorted
my
out her
nanotech tickling
audio,
the shit out of
visual, and
him.
vocalizer. Understood.
Oh,
Yeah, he should.
paying for all
Yeah,
that.
he should be. He should be paying.
Are you okay?
Anyway,
Jesus.
I'm
I'm fine.
fuck this.
Just my.
So here's the shit that shorted out.
Alright. I'm gonna see if I can get some upgrades to make sure that doesn't happen again.
How the fuck did a
Oh, by the way, he
simple
asked me
shock from
if-
Loki? No,
Because he got it so
no,
close.
no. You did
No,
not.
listen-
You asked me.
Rom,
What?
Bishop asked me to install a override command to your vocalizer.
No. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. You asked me if you can add it.
No, you
Don't try to
asked
twist
me.
around.
You
No,
asked
you
me.
asked me.
You
asked me. You asked me if
You
Use the
asked
system
me.
to look at
asked
cameras
me.
around here.
you asked
What
me
actually
if you
happened?
wanted to install if you wanted me.
So one
to
camera
install a mute
supports
button.
my story, the other camera supports his story.
Just these little nano.
I'm mad at both of you then.
That's me.
Well, I said no. I said no to the mute
We
button,
can play
honey.
patty cake.
He's the one that asked me if I wanted him to install the mute button on you.
Squirrel.
I'm not
I hate
Loki.
the
That doesn't work
for
for me.
All men need to get a ping that women
Booze.
Treasure?
I'm not that as simple-minded as Loki. It's not going to work on me, Conric.
John's
Vodka.
personal stash.
We are going to, I'm going to make a report about this, Conric.
Moonshine.
A
Oh, I'm
person with a
definitely
higher
not
bounty
trusting
than
that
John.
one. After the last time I had some of your shine.
Alright.
Are you alright?
Let me
Are you
just get up.
A photo?
I'm fine.
Yes, what is it?
What if I
Johnny's doing
the
tickle
shot
torture.
her the second time, and maybe that would correct itself without.
Or it'll just mess her up again.
Here, do you need help getting up?
I got it.
Actually, before you... Her capacitors. I
What
forgot
about
to
'em?
double check some of the capacitors.
Oh,
if
I got
they
my
are
cookies.
Overblown.
I want cookies.
Okay.
I want my cookies.
Capacitors can only hold up
Alright,
so much energy.
I'm gonna quickly mute, and then I'm gonna
Alright,
grab
I'm
my
gonna
cookies.
do a dice roll on
Sorry.
that one.
Is
They're
man
in
still here?
okay
No, he is not.
condition. They're looking like they might need an upgrade at some point, though.
You have any capacitors here?
A DBZ and a 45A. Capacitor should be a decent enough upgrade.
Ow.
The person woke up, has
Wait a minute.
information.
You can feel pain?
And solder.
Yes.
And solder.
For real?
Specimen person.
Put the plate back
I'm
over.
fully sentient. If you scratch me, hit me, anything, I can feel it.
Put a charge
I would not
back onto
recommend
those
that
two
because
capacitors.
she packs a bigger punch than most synthetics.
That should be good.
Feeling pain?
You know how if one of your boards shorts out, you just no longer realize that board is there? As far pain goes, if a board shorts out, you will always feel that board
It feels like
being
a
shorted
constant
out.
a constant pain that you can't make go away unless you do something specific. It's a constant light that keeps flickering on and off. It won't stop no matter what. If that makes sense.
Could be like
to you, does it?
low power mode, it never turns off.
That can work, yeah, low power mode on specific areas. That works better. I didn't know how to explain it fully.
Or it could be how some of your boards would react if the capacitors are blown and they are being overcharged with electricity. Same thing with some of the restrictors.
Where's the fox?
I think currently being tickled.
Creator is currently dealing with him. Thank you, Conric.
Yep, no problem.
Oh, damn, I forgot to unmute into here. Damn, I'm so sorry. I asked what pain was. Fuck. Sorry, back to cookies.
Actually liking the new
Packaging is really hard. Thank you.
Speak and all that came out was static.
You looking for someone?
I think they're in the med bay somewhere.
Who are you looking for?
My commander. The one with
He's
the
there.
pirate hat?
There, on the other side. No, right there.
Oh,
Right ahead.
never mind. Found him. Thank you.
Let's find out if your statement of copyright free works.
It should be.
Hmm. For fuck's sake.
Space Cell.
Poke, poke, poke.
Anyway. Oh boy. So Howl's Moving Castle.
That is an old movie.
Yes. Yes.
Should be very old, yes. Should be an interesting night, should not.
At this point, as a punishment, so he understands that he could fuck up any of the synthetics.
Because static is a big issue for electronics.
Oh, it was like
It is.
No, that's what fucks up a lot of tech.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the best part about the Glock is it's an optional thing if I want to reload it. So I have an infinite Glock in my inventory.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm getting tired. I need a minute. I need a break.
Yeah, all good. Thank you for showing up. Hope you have a good night.
Hope you guys have a good night too. Hope I hope I don't miss anything more crazy than what has already happened.
Nah, I think you're fine.
All right, cool.
Attention,
And-
all engineers. I need y'all to come to the engineer bay immediately. This is serious.
Hello.
I know you're already here, but I didn't know if Dave was going to be here as well. You know where Dave is.
I have no idea where Dave is. Squad leader, where is your squad mate?
He's either resting or out getting more parts.
I understood.
Alright, well. I mainly just need engineers.
Hello.
Medics, you're fine. You can go on back to medbay.
Well, they might be able to help with the thing, and also if it blows, it might be better for us to be there.
Okay, just. Yeah.
Temporarily,
bomb
the
underneath.
simulator is off limits for the time being. Please stay away.
I'm gonna need you guys to help us remotely get rid of the bomb that's underneath
That was
the
Cam relaying that
simulator.
information.
Thank you.
So remotely get rid of the bomb that's underneath the simulator. Yes.
Yes.
Wait, there's a what?
There's a bomb underneath the simulator. That's why I had all of the engineers over here.
How deep? What
End up.
where exactly?
Caleb, from what I'm hearing.
The infiltrator we got rid of before apparently planted it before we found them.
Well,
that makes sense.
You know what? I'm just gonna do a little bit of magic. I'm just gonna do a little bit of magic just to help.
According to
Question: Where exactly under
Wait,
the
hang on.
simulator
Hang on. Nala
is
actually
said
just gave me an
bomb?
idea.
In one of the panels.
It's in one of the panels.
Bless. Okay, you're blessed.
According to them, there is no cameras observing it, and it's set where only Caleb can detonate it.
Follow me.
Hang on a second. Nala actually just gave me an idea. Can we use magic in any way, shape, or form to help get access to the bomb?
The training simulator has a bunch of panels you can remove.
Oh.
If that's the
It's,
case,
it's
should we
made out
get
of a
sent
bunch of
for
separate panels all interlinked on the floor base. It's not as solid as it looks.
Also, Connor,
So
were you
this is
messing
a
with your voice
neutrino
with your
bomb. This is a
voice
very
modulator
dangerous
again?
thing
You sound
you need
different.
to disable.
You know, I'm gonna stay back here actually.
What?
The entirety of this central part. So
yeah,
this
that-
entire
that
central
is what I
circle.
would like to know. What?
The entire inner circle.
Remove the panel. So RP
It's a bunch
remove
of separate
panel.
panels. But yes.
Cool. So RP remove panel. We see bomb.
We
This
see
is a
bomb.
very large bomb, and from what you see, you're not
All
sure if you can
engineers get a ping that
do
that
this
the
solo.
fucking
It
one
looks
of
like
the
it needs to
robot
be diffused in
lieutenants that
several
were
different
captured just
locations
woke
at
up.
the same time to be fully
Cool.
deactivated.
Turn it off.
Turn it off. What was that?
You need to disable it in several different locations at the same
Engineers,
time to
just so
be
you
able
know,
to
you
fully
have a D4
defuse
to
it.
your rolls.
So there's several locations that it needs to be diffused. I'm guessing in
One
particular.
is here in this side, one in the central, and one opposite.
So right, center, left.
Yes, so right, center, and left. One in.
What does the ribbon look like?
Hmm?
What does the ribbon look like?
The what?
Which the right one look like?
It looks like it's a complex set of gears for some reason. Perhaps it's the timer for the bomb.
What does the center one look like?
That is where the main payload is. It looks
And
like
what
it's a
does the
mess of
move
wires.
Left look like?
It's a lot more mechanical. It seems to be the firing pin.
So,
So the
explosives in
trigger
the
is
middle.
mechanical.
The trigger is mostly mechanical, from what you can see from without examining it further.
I need fast drying glue.
Fast drying glue.
But it also looks like
Mike?
under the main payload there might be something to trigger in case that firing mechanism is activated. It'd be a smaller blast, but still enough to level a good portion of the base.
It's an anti. I know what it is. It's an anti.
Yeah, it's
fuck with it.
So if the
device.
if the main trigger is messed with, then it will activate the secondary trigger, which will be a smaller blast, but still a large blast.
Glue. Get me.
Glue.
WD. No. All right. Thank you for the glue.
Has a bunch of just random tools.
I need about a pint of basically W100. It's basically the most like viscous engine oil that you put into a semi truck.
Okay.
Alright, glue tools.
Seems there's redundancies for every part in here too.
Oh, don't worry.
Just so I get that clear. Explosives in the center. What's on the right and what's on the left?
So
The
it's basically
timer's
a
on the right.
3-stage trigger.
That was on the right. Triggers on the left.
No. Yes.
Or tools and the thing that you
At least from
asked
what you can
for.
see of the surface without trying to lift this or disassemble it.
I thought we went RP, remove the center thing, so we can actually access the 3 points.
Well, it's semi-buried. But yes,
So
you can
are the
dig
3
up
points
around it.
visible? The 3 main points visible.
The 3 main points are visible, but you're not sure about what secondary triggers are under it.
The secondary triggers are just to anti-tampering devices. That's what they are.
Anti-tampering devices, which is why you have to disable all 3 at the same time.
Yep. Alright. Rookie. Take this super viscous fucking oil. And as you're slowly pulling out pour it into the space for the firing pin, and as you're pulling out the firing pin, keep pouring it. For the glue, for the fast drying glue, I'm going to pour it into the gearbox. That'll slow down the gears and eventually stop the gears. As for the wires, look at every wire that's coming out of the power unit. Whatever's powering it, look at every wire, and then see if there's a secondary backup smaller battery. Should be
I'm not an
probably
engineer,
flat in
but
like a circle.
There is a
Probably flat like a circle.
electrical screen also attached to the main payload. It looks like a small LED screen, like what they use in clocks.
The LED screen is not what I'm worried about. However, check the back of it for a small battery. But try to find the main battery and any secondary batteries.
Do you want me to go find Twilight? They're actually an engineer.
Are they still unconscious?
No, they were woke up.
Then run like the wind.
She runs and jumps in a car.
There's also what seems to be useless parts meant to confuse you thrown in there. Parts you don't know what they do.
Why do you think he's got the super viscous oil and I have the glue?
There's parts in there that are meant to act as a red herring, is all I'm saying. Mind you, this is
So the reason
not
why I
an
went
easy
for the
roll
glue
to fail.
is a real life thing that bomb disposal units guys do. Specifically, bombs dropped over Berlin. Well, not Berlin. Well, yeah, Berlin.
Because those all
and-
use mechanical clocks as well.
Yeah, and you just pour glue in there, but you have to be very careful and all that.
Yeah.
So
You're taking the center. It has the
holy
LED and wires. I need you to find every single battery and including any fucking small backup battery attached.
You try and use your screen. You see a bunch of batteries. Some of them seem to be connected to nothing.
Oh, lovely. Pulls up a
But
display.
they seem
and
to be
lets you
powering
see-
other components which act as bridges. So maybe if they're removed, it might trigger something.
Trace wires.
Start scanning,
Okay.
connecting this. You can see a holographic display with each wire going to what device and what a different color for
You
it.
see a lot of wires. There's about 100 different wires in there of varying colors. Most of them are
I'm
shades of
grabbing
red.
A hand drill. Not a mechanical hand drill, a hand-powered drill.
Yes.
And I'm going to go to the gearbox, and I'm slowly going to start drilling, and I will be applying oil to keep the metals cool and to keep the vibrations very minimal.
At 19,
Once I
you're
have
able
a
to
hole-
not trigger anything with that hole. You do see a bit of it's not exactly a metal casing. It seems like it's a clear metal. So you see a bit of the shavings dropping into there, but that's about it.
I'm going to take a funnel and the glue and just start pouring in the glue. It
Understood.
won't bind up the gears immediately, but it's going to slow them down.
Click. The gears click to their next second.
Rookie, start pouring in that engine oil and pull out that firing pin.
Oh, I think they
Unless they died.
crashed.
Ruh-roh.
Then we'll go to Twilight next, with you going through these.
Yep.
You think you know what you're looking at.
Fuck. Wait, wasn't engineers blessed by Nala giving us a +4, even though we can't really redeem that?
It
can we?
does not help with that.
Nala gave us basically a D4.
Does not
Yeah.
help with a plot with a 1.
Yeah, fuck me sideways.
So I will get back to you.
I'm gonna blow up everybody. Fuck me. Giving us a +4, even though slow down.
You do.
There's one other thing we can do, and it's actually used by fucking bomb disposal guys.
What, liquid nitrogen?
You see, the issue is, why the fuck did you choose to do a neutronium bomb?
I don't even know what that is in
bomb
science.
It's hyper dense particles compressed and then suddenly releasing all that compressed energy outwards.
Basically,
a firing pin, I'm guessing it's set the same way as certain nuclear warheads, where a firing pin sends the atom into
It would trigger
another
the
atom.
Yes, a atom into the neutronium cluster to destabilize it. Yeah, neutroniums are pretty much just a bunch of neutrons hyper-condensed until they are either made into a metal or into a bomb.
Because the other thing we can do is just shoot a rocket at it.
But for all you
Because
know,
the
it might have
easiest way to
secondary
get rid
things
of
in
a
case
bomb
of
is to
jostle
just
like that.
blow it up.
Yeah. That's how a lot of bomb disposals do it. They'll have it in a bomb-proof case and then they'll just blow it up.
Med.
Yes.
Can I make an argument for advantage? Because
No.
this is an ultra. Let me speak.
This
first.
is an ultra-complex device that you have never worked with before.
But I have worked with ultra dense materials that, like my armor, is made out of.
But you're working with electronics around the ultra-dense and not the ultra-dense itself.
Very well.
You're sure your armor is pretty much neutronium, but you're not working with the neutronium itself. You're working with the device around it.
Very well.
Is Ruki okay?
Ruki has, I think he's
My headset died. I can still hear you.
His headset died.
I will roll and see what they get.
We are
just in
tracking.
case.
Yeah.
19. So their side would be fine as well.
You got
The
a
only
19,
issue
so
is
you're
the
fine on that
natural
side.
1.
Cool. I'll see here if there's anything else.
Because all 3 components wouldn't be finished at the same time.
Oh, I'm good here. Rookie, they'll say they're good over there. How you doing, Twilight?
I think I'm alright.
You
I think I have.
accidentally clipped the wire. The screen comes to life. 5 minutes.
Okay.
What you got, Twilight?
A bad problem.
Beep.
5-minute counter.
Beep. 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 Beep.
Alright.
Beep.
Which one's the red herring?
Everything
gonna
looks
take a
like a
look
red
at it.
herring at this point.
So he's probably already going to start eliminating batteries that don't have enough juice to have been able to power the electronic trigger for the firing pin.
It seems like the main firing pin is disabled through the other two actions.
I know,
Something
but it
else
still
is
would
happening.
require a power source. So he's going to eliminate the batteries that wouldn't have that power source.
The firing pin was hydraulic.
Oh my fucking god.
The batteries are all red herrings.
Oh.
It was
He's gonna
all
look behind the panel of wires.
You see it, and you see something buried underneath it that you don't want to jostle. That seems to be connected to that screen.
Twilight,
is
we
currently
might
at
have someone that can
3.5
help with this.
Hey, Twilight. See that
Yeah?
right there?
Yeah?
Desolder it.
What are you trying to desolder?
It's probably still connected to the motherboard, so he's just going to desolder the pins from the board.
15, you desolder the pins. Yes. You're able to do that. The timer pauses and goes back up to 5 minutes. And then restarts
just
counting down.
Demount the board and pull the board away so we can see further back behind the board.
You can see what looks like a smaller charge of not necessarily neutronium, but something
so maybe
still.
but we're still enjoying
You're not
this.
sure what it is.
Is it attached to the board?
No, it is not. It seems to be its own internal mechanism.
Pull the board off.
So it looked like there was a wire that was connecting to it, but that was only to send a signal. And once that signal is interrupted, it triggers this device.
Okay.
By removing the board, you bought yourself an extra 2 minutes. By resetting the countdown.
How is this device mounted into the casing?
It is attached to the underside of the firing pin mechanism.
How is it attached to the main body?
It is built into the casing itself. So it's like it's a compartment of its own under the device.
Does it look
Sorry
like
if I'm
there's a way
Is
to
it screwed?
It seems to be atomically welded, so the particles were aligned correctly. So it's a
Does it
very
sound
high bond.
mechanical?
Yes. But you're not sure if there's anything in there that would get damaged by trying to drill in.
Take this
Does it look
stethoscope, put it against that, and find a spot that sounds less mechanical.
Just gonna
Like a
sit
hollow
there.
spot.
You're able to find it. It will take about half a minute.
Would I have advantage for B-skin hearing?
That was with advantage, so it was a 15.
Okay. Okay.
So wind the clock down 30 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you know RP, let me know.
Okay.
So 2 minutes remaining.
Okay. Alrighty.
Find anything?
Quiet place. Right. And she'll not touch it, but put a claw near it here.
minute.
Take this oil. Mm-hmm. He's gonna take.
Wait, he's just gonna actual timer.
That oil continuously
Right,
over
of
the end
course,
it.
it's mad.
And very
How long do you
slowly.
think it would be able to take to get through this steel plate? It's about half an inch thick. Well, no, quarter of an inch.
You should have stopped the timer, lad. If you're asking questions.
Before I take off
However
20
long
seconds.
you wish to go. Let me know
You
when
have
to
about
stop
40
cranking.
seconds left, and you can stop. About 40 seconds left.
Funnel. And glue.
It is slowing down. It hasn't stopped just yet. Almost.
Come on. It is quick.
I will tell you, it will stop at 5 seconds. So the timer finally stops when there's 5 seconds left on it.
You know, you might as well die comfortable and get out of that armor.
No, I'd rather not. Promised someone I wouldn't die.
Now
Timer seems to be stopped. Yes.
get some shovels.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be back.
That's the end of the bomb.
I guess I better go let everyone know we're not all about to explode.
So, if you guys hadn't been able to stop it, the blast would have destroyed up to the brig and partially through the training area.
Yeah, and it's automatic death for the three of us.
It's not a neutronium blast, but it is a powerful, like, EMP slash.
We are in
semi.
the
Yeah,
vaporization
fair.
route range.
Yeah. Again, Jason's the one who made the dangerous bomb. I told him against it, but
Ah, of
you guys
course it's Jason.
survived. I told him literally the only way you guys failed is if you get below a 5 and then Twilight rolled a 1. So I was trying to be nice there, but Twilight rolled a 1.
One time you don't want to
The
get a one.
funniest way I've seen an IED disposed of, quote unquote, was they attached a flare to a propane tank, dropped it out of a helicopter, and shot it with a shotgun.
They did what?
Yes.
Because the easiest
I don't
way
want
to
to hear
get
this
rid of
story.
an
What the fuck?
explosive device is just to blow it the fuck up.
Yes. Hopefully safely.
That's a.
But you guys just
Interesting
barely
pose.
succeeded in that. I was not expecting anyone to fail that. I really wasn't.
Oh, there goes the music again.
But hey, you guys now have access to a gram of neutronium. You can find something to do with that.
Has a bunch of shovels. Remind me to put Loki through it. Through the hellish training program for ignoring orders.
Loki, for ignoring orders, all belly scratch privileges have been revoked.
Which is somehow denser than your armor.
Fuck.
Start digging. Don't dig right next to it. Leave about a 1-inch gap.
Dig, yeah.
And if you feel something clink, don't dig in that spot. Go 2 inches away from that spot where you hear clink.
Yeah.
Resume digging.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Diggy,
attached
diggy
to a
hole.
base plate that's buried under the dirt, so that's a bit harder to just yank it out. But yeah, it's rather easy to find the plate and dig
I'm
it out.
guessing it's like base plate, anti-tampering devices, bomb.
Yes.
Lovely.
Is mounted to the
So-
base plate specifically so it couldn't just be yanked out of the dirt once you expose it.
It's kind of like they
Diggy,
know
diggy
that
hole.
if it's not connected to something insanely large, someone might just reach down and teleport it and the object away.
Exactly.
Caleb's
I'm
an asshole.
smart like that.
I know.
Diggy hole.
But yes, neutronium is literally meant to be densest material possible.
So I'm
Which is
guessing the
why it's dangerous.
anti-tampering devices are probably disc-shaped objects about that big around.
Yeah.
They're just mini mines. That's all those are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Insane.
But if they blast, they will cause a chain reaction.
So all anti-tampering devices, they will be set with the safety pointing in towards the center of the bomb. However, if you keep the weight of the mine steady on top of it, you can spin them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it's going to do, and he's going to rotate till he sees the safety, click it on.
There's rather
Lovely.
powerful explosives in those too, in the anti-tank.
Yeah, I think they're shaped charges too.
This one is
Weird. It depends on
and
which country
it's-
made them. They're weird.
Yeah, these
What's
are pretty
also
much
weird is
like mini particle accelerator shaped charges to launch a particle at the neutronium.
So basically, once we reach the base plate, with hands, start slowly moving
So,
the dirt, because this dirt's probably
Whereas
still
most of them are like a
loose-ish.
dinner plate, this one's more like a tube, like a can of beans, not like a bouncing Betty.
Yeah, but we can still, because the weight's still
Yeah,
there.
you can still rotate it just
rotate.
fine.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fucking use our hands to, move the loose dirt around, away from them, spin it, and once we see the safety, re-engage the safeties. How many are there?
There's about 9 different, 3 for each component.
Jesus Christ.
So,
like I said, they made sure that this thing would go off
to the best of their ability.
to the best of their
The only
ability.
sure way they
dig.
could.
You see them in a
made this
hole
go
digging
off.
out a giant device.
Mm-hmm.
The only way that they could have made sure that this
And the
would go
timer
off
that has
regardless
stopped at 5.
is
Seconds.
have someone watching from a satellite.
Yeah.
So anyway, rotates.
Can
Rotates.
Sentry start helping by like kind of
Clicking
pulling the earth
safeties.
away from it?
Do not.
Do
Please do not. If you suggest it, they will both go, please do not. No offense.
There's anti-tamper
No.
devices that would get moved off and cause the thing to blow up anyways.
Okay. Understandable. Okay.
That's a funny
This
fucking
is
screenshot right there.
designed so it doesn't get teleported like that, or have
Yeah.
dirt moved out of its way like that.
It has
specifically
If
for
that's
that
the
type of shit.
case,
It has anti-Twilight
Wouldn't it-
teleport bullshit and anti-moving the earth away with magic bullshit.
well, can't you move the earth with it then? Like, essentially, in case the
It has a
world around
giant
it
plate of
moves.
metal that is about the width of the third circle.
If they
This circle
if it
Couldn't
moves, if
Sentry
it
do
shifts,
it though because of how much power
You'd
he
have to remove a
has?
lot more metal plates, and that thing is very heavy. It has a piece of neutronium in it.
Yes.
So that
And I'm saying,
Yeah.
couldn't Sentry do it
how much weight can Sentry lift with that?
with his magic? A lot.
Yes, because this has a piece of neutronium. It's only 1 gram, like 1 gram size, not weight, of neutronium, but that is the densest material in the universe, even denser than Twilight's armor.
yeah.
Sentry
hyper
might be
dense
able to do
material.
it if he was powered up by something. Yeah.
Alright.
probably.
Hey
I'm gonna
Loki, if you
just
do a
dig
belly
out a
flap,
ton.
it'll
Yes.
approve of your
But
4-day
dude,
pass.
Not right now.
Mhm.
And they're
Yes,
taken
but
care of
if he-
anyways.
Excuse
me a
Yeah.
Yes, if you do a belly flap off the roof,
I'm sorry.
I will give you a 4-day pass.
4-day pass of what?
I'm not upset. Y'all are
A
just
4-day pass to go into the city and fuck around.
There's nothing to
I'm not
do.
upset.
Oh, also.
I'm fine. It's
Also.
just, I'm like,
You can
okay,
take Leslie
whatever.
with you.
If I can't do anything, I can't do anything. I'll go do other
Sentry. Sentry.
Yes.
Come here. Come closer.
Oh.
Anyway, back
With
to work.
with a muddy claw, she bops you on the forehead. Don't do that again.
Yes, you're able to remove the 6
Let me know
tampering
when you have
devices so far.
Don't put me to sleep.
The only 3 left are the ones that are in the
Don't
mechanical
do it.
firing pin.
Shifting over here.
Yep. You got the 3 in the center and the 3 on the
Y'all guys have
right.
fun now.
No, all the stuff is the ones on the left.
So all you
That's
been
the end of
negotiating
history.
that while I was like staring at you guys.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Rookie. We should have switched to this so you could hear what was going on.
I could
We've
hear all the
managed.
time.
Oh, could you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, that's the end of the stream.
Alrighty. Can you still hear out of your headset?
Because you were just the other 6,
I'm using my
doesn't
headphones.
take you long to get these 3 out.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Bluetooth, bitch.
Very cool.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Right that they